Hello everyone. In today's class, we'll discuss about departmental accounts and we'll solve another problem on departmental accounts. So, here is one problem. Trial balance of Mr. Kiran was as follows. Drawings 7,580. Stock on 1st April 2018. Department A 90,000. Department B 35,000. Purchases, Department A 2 lakh, Department B 85,000. Wages, Department A 30,000, Department B 6,500. Freight and carriage, Department A 2,500, Department B 650. Debtors 48,000, furniture 5,000, bills receivable 10,000, machinery 1 lakh, salaries 12,000, advertisement 2,400, commission 800, rent rates and insurance 6,400, discount 1,000, printing and stationery 3,000, fuel and water 4,000, bad debts 1,320, general expenses 3,600, cash in hand 1,500, capital 1,58,000, sales A department 3 lakh, department B 1 lakh, creditors 56,000, bills payable 12,250, bank overdraft 30,000. So total 6,56,250. Closing stock on 31st March 2019. Department A 85,000, Department B 30,000. Provide 2.5% reserve for doubtful debts. Write off 5% depreciation on machinery. Insurance of rupees 800 has been paid for 1 year ending 30th June 2019. Okay. Provide for wages due A department 1,500, B department 700. Wages due or outstanding. Salaries of rupees 1,000 are outstanding. Expenses are to be borne by each department in proportion to turnover. Prepare departmental trading and profit and loss account and a combined balance sheet as at 31st March 2019. Now, let us prepare departmental trading and profit and loss account for the year ending 31st March 2019. Debit side of trading account to opening stock. Opening stock of Department A 90,000, Department B 35,000. Total 1,25,000. To purchases, Department A and Department B. So purchase of Department A 2 lakh, Department B 85,000. So it should be Department A and Department B. Next, to wages. So wages plus outstanding. Outstanding is to either provide for wages due 1,500 Department A, Department B 700. So wages of Department A 30,000 plus 1,500 outstanding. So 31,500. Next, wages of Department B 6,500 plus 700. 7,200 Department B. Total 38,700. Okay. Next to freight and carriage. Freight and carriage. Department A 2,500. Department B 650. Okay. Total 3,150. To fuel and water. Fuel and water given 4,000. 4,000. So, ಏನಿದೆ expenses are to be borne by each department in proportion to turnover. So, ಯಾವ ರೇಷಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ turnover ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ sales. Sales 3 lakh department A, department B 1 lakh. So, 3:1. 3:1 ರೇಷಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ allocate ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So, 3:1 ratio means 4,000 into 3 by 4. 4,000 into 1 by 4. 1,000. So, fuel on water, Department A 3,000, Department B 1,000. Now, credit side of trading account. By sales, sales of Department A 3 lakh, Department B 1 lakh, total 4 lakh. Closing stock, Department A 85,000, Department B 30,000, total 1 lakh 15,000. Next, now find out the gross profit. So, A column is total ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ 3,85,000. B column 1,30,000. So, Department A ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ gross profit 58,000. Department B ಯಲ್ಲಿ gross profit ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 1,150. By gross profit brought down 58,000, 1,150, total 59,150. Next, to salaries. Salaries of rupees 1,000 are outstanding ante ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. So salaries 12,000. Add outstanding 1,000. So total salaries 13,000. Now salary should be allocated in the ratio of 3:1. That is turnover ratio. Turnover ratio is to 3:1 alva. 3 lakh is to 1 lakh or 3:1. So 13,000 into 3 by 4. 13,000 into 1 by 4. 9,750. Department A. Department B 3,250. Next, to advertisement 2,400 into 3 by 4. 1,800. 2,400 into 1 by 4. 600. To commission again 3:1 ರೇಷಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ allocate ಮಾಡಬೇಕಲ್ಲಿ 800 ಕಮಿಷನ್ ಇದೆಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ. 800 into 3 by 4. 800 into 1 by 4. So you will get 600, 200. Net rent rates and insurance. So total rent rates and insurance 6,400. So insurance of rupees 800 has been paid for 1 year ending 30th June 2014. So insurance is paid here quarterly. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಈಗ for 3 months ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ 200 ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ 200 ಪ್ರೀಪೇಯ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ಶೂರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಪ್ರೀಪೇಯ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ಶೂರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. 6,400 minus 200 ಪ್ರೀಪೇಯ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ಶೂರೆನ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ 6,200. 6,200 into 3 by 4. So 4,650. 6,200 into 1 by 4. 1,550. Next, to discount 1,000 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. So 1,000 into 3 by 4 750. 1,000 into 1 by 4 250. Next, to printing and stationery 3,000. Printing and stationery 3,000. Again should be allocated in the ratio of 3:1. So printing and stationery 3:1 ರೇಷಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ 2,250 750. Next, to bad debts 1,320. Okay, bad debts ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 1,320. and provide 2.5% reserve for doubtful debts ಅಂತ ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕೀಗ debtors minus bad debts next into 2.5% RPD. ಸೊ ನ್ಯೂ RPD ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 1,200. ಸೊ bad debts 1,320. add new RBD 1,200. total 2,520. ಸೊ ಯಾವ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಅಪೋರ್ಷನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕೀಗ 3:1 ರೇಷಿಯೋ. So we'll get 1896.30. Next, general expenses 3600, right? So 3600 into 3 by 4, 3600 into 1 by 4, 2700 to department A, department B 900. Depreciation on machinery, rate of 5% depreciation on machinery anta ide. So value of machinery 1 lakh into 5%, 5000. So 3:1 ರೇಷಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ allocate ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ 3750 A ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಗೆ, B ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಗೆ 1250. ಓಕೆ, ಈಗ ಯಾವುದೇ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಡಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಮಗೆ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಎಗೆ ನೆಟ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಅಲ್ಲ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಎಗೆ ನೆಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ 29,860, ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬಿ ಗೆ ನೆಟ್ ಲಾಸ್ 8,230. Next, now let us prepare consolidated balance sheet as at 31st March 2019. So asset side, furniture 5,000, machinery 1 lakh, less depreciation 5,000, 5% depreciation ಇದೆ. So less depreciation 5,000, total 95,000. Next, debtors 48,000, less RBD, that is new RBD 1,200, so 46,800. Bills receivable 10,000, cash in hand 1,500. Closing stock, department A 85,000, department B 30,000, total 1,15,000. So prepaid insurance ಇದೆಲ್ಲ 200 ಅದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಈಗ asset. So prepaid insurance 200. Next, liability side, capital ಎಷ್ಟು ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1,58,000 capital. So capital 1,58,000. Add net profit of department A 29,860. So we'll get 1,87,860. Now department B ಗೆ net loss ಇದೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕೀಗ. Net loss ಎಷ್ಟು 8,230. So net loss of department B 8,230. So ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ 1,79,630. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲೆಸ್ ಡ್ರಾಯಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ 7,580 should be deducted. So we'll get now 1,72,050 rupees. Next, creditors 56,000. Bills payable 12,250. Bank overdraft ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ 30,000. So bank overdraft liability 30,000. Outstanding wages, department A outstanding wages ಎಷ್ಟು 1,500, department B 700. So department A 1,500, department B 700, total 2,200 outstanding wages. Outstanding salary 1,000. So salaries of rupees 1,000 are outstanding. So outstanding salaries 1,000. Okay. So ಈಗ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಮಗೆ ಅಸೆಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಸೈಡಲ್ಲಿ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ 93,700. $93,700 2,73,500. Asset side also 2,73,500.